Really? You gotta be kidding me.
All right, yeah, Pops. So it's not only on those, Ram 1500s
Yes.
and things like that. We see them sitting around. And we've got a local dealer in our area that is still trying to charge $10,000 market adjustments. You've got Christopher here in the chat saying Napleton Jeep in Chicago is still asking $10,000 over sticker on new Jeep Gladiators. Makes absolutely no sense. Well, look at this, Dad. This addendum sticker was sent in to me, and I posted it over on
the Twitter machine.
I don't even know.
On the X machine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Dad, this is for a 2023 Dodge Charger. It is a Scat Pack.
Yeah.
So let's be very real here. It's a Scat Pack, so that's, a trim
we get it.
People want.
Yeah.
A $50,000 market adjustment, $1,000 for nitro fill. That is actually
with roadside.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah,
$500 for tint, seeming reasonable. It's only 1/100th the cost, or 1/100th. Yeah, holy cow, 1/100th the cost of the market adjustment.
Yeah.
That is insane. You have, Dad, $51,498 in add-ons, taking a Dodge Charger up to a measly $121,000.
And they really did a nice job of taking off the old addendum label to put on the new one with that higher market adjustment. Or maybe they've lowered the market adjustment.
Maybe they've lowered the market adjustment, Dad. Again, not a Hellcat, a Scat Pack.
Because knowing them, we're just guessing. I don't know them. But just, maybe the original market adjustment
was 100,000
or 70,000. I get it. I get it in the sense that every year Dodge says, "Yep, this is the last year of these." And
how many years are they going to keep saying it's the last year of the internal combustion engine? Because we're not going to talk about it today. But we know they're going to keep doing it.
Well, of course. So this is the last year of them, according to them.
Yeah. Supposedly.
And so there are people out there that just live and breathe for these vehicles, and for whatever reason will pay. Well, maybe they're not paying that type of market adjustment, but if the dealer said, "Okay, what if I could cut it down to a $25,000 and save you $25,000?" Somebody might actually fall for that.
All right, Dad, you can sell your car on CarEdge. What's the deal?
The deal is you just plug in your VIN number and we'll get you offers from local dealers in minutes.
Seconds. CarEdge.com/sell.
Okay.
From time to time, we share stories of, dealers doing moderately
bad
things.
Yeah.
Today's one of those days.
Yeah.
3 Rhode Island Greco stores pay $557,000 for deceptive sales.
Yes.
3 dealerships in Rhode Island must pay $557,000 for alleged deceptive sales.
Now, I haven't read this yet.
Yeah, let's go through it.
But before you read it, I'm saying this right up front. They'll pay the fine, but they're not admitting any guilt. Is that correct?
I think you're probably right about that.
But it's better just to pay the fine than to admit the guilt.
The amount includes,
who wouldn't pay $500,000 to say I'm not guilty?
The amount includes $457,815 in direct restitution to customers and $100,000 to the Attorney General's office for costs of the investigation in 2 lawsuits.
Yes.
Greco said the refund process will be seamless, with checks being automatically sent to those affected. All right, so what happened here?
Yes, what happened?
All right, the Assurance of Voluntary Compliance Agreement resolved 2 lawsuits. Rhode Island Attorney General Peter Narana, filed Narana, thank you, in March of 2022. The state AG said that customers automatically charge customers for add-ons not included in advertisements between January 1st, 2021 and March 18th, 2022.
Sure, it's probably still going on.
More than 6,000 customers said they were charged $249 for paint and fabric spray and a warranty product known as Zurich Shield. The charge wasn't mentioned until they were in the purchase process. Greco said the product was pre-installed and clearly disclosed on the itemized dealer invoice. A Rhode Island Attorney General Office spokesperson said customers were not successful in opting out of the $249 fee during the purchase process. Greco argued that some customers were able to opt out.
And so for that, they're paying back $500,000 and some. Did they admit guilt anywhere? Did they in here say, details of the agreement?
No, I'm pretty sure they didn't admit that.
Okay.
Charging customers more than vehicles were advertised. That was another thing. Addendum labels. So this is really got to be kidding me, because it's really got to be kidding me for two reasons.
Yes.
One, it's really got to be kidding me that we actually saw enforcement. That's really got to be kidding me. We don't see enforcement that often.
Yes.
The other is the really got to be kidding me that you put the pre-installed. We do it to every car. We can't take it off. We see it every day, so that shouldn't be the really got to be kidding me. But it's good. It's good to finally see some enforcement here, Dan.
It's lovely to finally see some enforcement. There's a lot of rules and regulations and guidelines that are already on the books that attorney generals across the country just ignore. And I'm just going to say this. I don't believe there is an attorney general in any state in this country
It's never bought a car
that has never tried to purchase a car ever in their life.
Yeah.
And been subjected to what it is that consumers confront on a daily basis. I'm just not buying that there's 50 attorney generals across the country and they've never faced this. So they know it happens every day, and they choose every day to do nothing about it. That's the really, you got to be kidding me. Not the fact that one group of dealers at three of their dealerships in the state of Rhode Island are taking care of paying back $557,000, including $100,000 to the state attorney general's office, so that they could use that money to, I don't know, investigate three more dealers. We know that it goes on every day at multiple dealerships in every state. There are few dealerships that don't do things like this.
Yeah.
And they deserve recognition for not doing it. And they deserve to see their corrupt competitors be held liable and accountable for what's going on. So it's the really, you got to be kidding me, is the fact that in just about every state, the attorneys general, in every state, it's an attorney general. But in just about every state, the attorney generals choose to just ignore what's going on and not enforce the rules, regulations, and guidelines that are in place in their state. So most attorneys general just don't care about their constituents who elected them.
All right, so this comes by way of Chevrolet. We're talking about affordable vehicles. Well, Chevy cancels the entry-level version of their Blazer EV as deliveries begin. The 2024 Chevy Blazer EV is launching this month with an all-wheel drive RS trim priced at $60,215. Originally, Dad, Chevy was promising a $44,995 option. We're going to be at $56,715. What do you make of this?
Once again, the abandonment of the middle class. That when you announce that you're coming out with a new model, and you announce what the intended starting prices are, that's just PR BS. Okay. Oh yeah, we're going to come out with a sub $45,000 Blazer EV. Until it's time to start building the damn things, and we realize that we can't make any money if we build that vehicle. So guess what? We're not going to come out with. We're not going to make that vehicle available anymore. But what you can do is you can get the next smaller unit in a higher trim level that'll put you pretty close to. Well, maybe you didn't want the smaller unit. You wanted the bigger unit, and you needed the bigger unit to be around $45,000 for you to be able to do something. It points out to me the hypocrisy of these manufacturers who always come out with these glowing PR releases about what it is that they're going to build and at what price points they're going to be at. And then once they build them, they're never anywhere near the price points they said they were going to be. It is all just corporate BS. And the ones that get hurt are the consumers who read it, believe it, and then can't buy it because it isn't being built and it won't exist.